Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to take this 1951 Minneapolis Moline Z and the disc and the field harrow behind it. It's all trained up. It's one heck of an outfit. And we're going to go harrow the field out here after I drag the driveway over here. I got the vehicles out of the way. The wife and daughter, one's off to school, the other one's off to work. So I'm going to drag the driveway, kind of knock down some weeds. Just the other day, I decided, I better drain these things or check them for antifreeze. I know I had a couple with water, and they have water because they can't hold. They have a leak somewhere, and this one has a leaky radiator. I believe it's right down here at the bottom. So I believe I have another good radiator that's coming off the donated the parts Z that I took the engine off of for Project R. But when I did dump the water out of this, it came out all rusty. You can see the rust down the tires. So I'm going to check the oil real quick. Right there at the high mark. Always have to check this one because it leaks. Oh, come on now. It always leaks oil from between the blocks. It just ends up pouring out of there at times. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to get it started up. I need to get more gas in it so I can do that 2.5 acres or so, 2-3 acres out here. I'm going to pull it up there with it running. Put the hose in the radiator, leave the drain out, and I'm just going to let it sit there and run and flush that system out best it can. And then we'll put the plug in and we'll go to work. Make sure it's neutral. I still haven't put the choke cable on this one yet. I need to. Cold-blooded. Tune-up might help. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's lean. Get up here to the hose, put that water in there and flush it out, assuming it runs long enough. Plug that a little bit. There's another surge. This orange rust just boiling out the top of that. plugged with rust. This bit here and flush out for a little bit, and then we'll get some gas, fill this thing up, and we'll get to work. That should do it. Don't forget the cap. Radiator cap, that is. that doesn't look bad. Looks actually really nice. No, I didn't move the G or any of this stuff here, the wagon or the axles. I went around it. Got more leaves, it's gonna fall. Nothing else, it breaks up the leaves, freshens up the gravel and the dirt, and looks nice. I do have some cleaning to do. I'll have to get the leaf blower out and clean the driveway off. I didn't get everything. I mean, there's still a little bit of green, but like right here in front of the lean-to, Shiloh's kennel, a little bit over there next to the apple trees, definitely a lot under the apple trees. Hopefully, wife and daughter aren't too upset with me. We're doing that. Hit it with the pipe on the harrow. Well, there's that molehill Rand was talking about. And we'll spin that around so it's not so unsightly. This tomato plant is still, what's today? Today is October 20th. And this thing is still producing tomatoes. Nuts. Just absolutely nuts. Maybe that's normal. We haven't had tomato plants in years and years. So that's good enough now. Anyway, you see where I filled in some bumps, dips here. This is the asphalt transition. There's the asphalt, here's the gravel. So I got to blow all that gravel back onto there. In the meantime, it's lunchtime. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then we'll get back on the tractor and head out to the field. Well, wouldn't you know it, just as I went in for lunch, I got a notification it's supposed to rain. Light to mild, but anyway, before it rains, gets all this wet, I got the leaf blower out, cleaned this up. Now we have that nice crisp edge, the gravel and the pavement. I did both sides, I blew the leaves off the driveway going out, and figured, yeah, I better do this before I go out in the field and harrow. It's a lot easier to blow the rocks, mud, and leaves off the driveway when they're dry versus when they're wet and actually mud. So anyway, that's done. We'll check the oil on the tractor, because sure enough there's drips in the driveway. You can see it on the asphalt. Got those parked, got the truck parked. Oh, let's see. That's I flushed while I had it sitting here idling before I went in for lunch. I had this off and I was putting more water through it. See, this corner is wet, so this is a little damp there, but it's definitely wet down here. That's all still wet. That just dripped on me. Well, it's above the low mark. It's not at the high mark, but it's sitting downhill too, so all the oil is sitting toward the front. There you can already see a couple oil marks, drips. All right, see if I need a choke. Battery's getting low from the other day trying to start it, so sit you up here, give her a little choke. Hopefully we've got enough battery yet. We don't. Oh man. Well, I guess I quick grab the charger and charge this thing. Yeah, let's see if that was enough. Been about 15 minutes, I think, 10. go. I'll get this unplugged, put away, and then we'll head out to the field. have an old bolt in there holding that onto the hitch. Looks like she slipped out. Yeah, I know. I should have a real pin in there with a clip. That wouldn't happen. Set the brake. Before that big cloud or cloud over there comes and gets me wet. See, I've been going in third gear. Kind of rough, but not too bad. I can slow the RPM down and go a little slower, but like I said, I'm trying to get in the house by 4 o'clock. Animals like I mentioned before right now. Again, the first time in 10-11 years. I just don't want Shiloh getting out there and I don't have to worry about him. Again, he's not good at the equipment. Don't worry about that. That's a big clump of weeds I pulled in the driveway through out here to rot, but it just balled up with the tractor. Oh, look, baling twine. Throw that up there and get it out of the field. You see all these spots here? It's kind of yellowed because the grass was really thick right here, like this. I mean, this is rotting. Didn't break up the way I wanted, but see how yellow that is? That just means it's suffocating. No air. That is the unfortunate part about using a harrow in this situation, is it tends to roll everything up. Fortunately, not the whole field was like this, just parts of it. So well, I'm gonna get this over here and we'll head up the shop, park this thing, and drain the water again. All right, shut the fuel off, the can over the exhaust. Somewhere in my pocket I have a 7/16. So I can do this. Somehow. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing it with gloves. It'll dry. Hopefully it's not too hot. Let's see how orange it is. A little bit. It's not too bad. Little hint. That's a lot better than the other day when I first drained this thing. Alright, freeze plug, drain plug goes right there, so I see it, so I don't forget. Alright, I flushed that, 3 times today in total. So that's a lot cleaner. Again, hopefully I have a good radiator for that thing, so I can just swap radiators and I can put antifreeze in it. But oh, gotta go shut the gate. Need to make sure that's still a good habit. Well, you don't need to see that. That's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.